Hello, my dear students. Good evening. Let me continue the algebra part. I'm in session 3. Today we'll solve some examples related to the Eisenstein criterion. What the statement says that if we have a listen to my words carefully, if we have a polynomial f of x, if we have a polynomial f of x, and the coefficients are integers, if there is a prime integer, we have so many integers. Out of that, let me pick one prime integer. What is important here is that prime integer divides the constant term. The prime integer divides the first coefficient of x, but it will not divide the highest degree term, that is, if it is x to the power n and its coefficient is what? An, it will not divide. P will not divide an. And another point is that p square is not divisible by the constant term, that is a naught. I think in the statement p square is not divisible by an, make it, please make it p square does not divides a naught. In place of an, take a naught. Okay, let me take examples. Examples are very simple. Only thing is we have to understand the statement. The statement is like this. I mean the example, x square plus 1 is irreducible over the set of rational numbers, and we denote the set of rational numbers by the notation q that you know. Traditionally what we do, traditionally what we do, we give different values to x. I mean the rational, we give different values to x, see that x should be a rational number. For any value, for any rational number, it is not equal to 0. That means it is irreducible. This is a traditional method. But we have to solve the same example by using the standard theorem, that is Eisenstein criterion. Okay, so that means we can solve the example by two methods. The first one is traditional method. In the traditional method, what we have to do, we have to give different values to x. See that x should be rational. For any rational number, it will not be 0. That means it is not equal to 0 when we solved examples earlier. That is traditional method. But we have to solve the same example by using this standard beautiful theorem, that is Eisenstein criterion. I'll denote the polynomial by f of x. Let me complete the polynomial. X square plus 1 is incomplete. Let me complete the polynomial. Since x is absent, therefore we have to make it complete. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 0x plus 1 x square. Okay, let me continue. Comparing this polynomial with the standard form, a naught constant term, a1x plus a2x square. If you compare, what we see, a naught is 1, a1 is 0, and a2 is 1. Clearly, the Eisenstein criterion theorem is not applicable. You may ask, why? Why, sir? Answer is very simple. Because we'll not see any prime number. There is no prime number which divides a naught. That means I want p divides a naught. Clearly, the theorem is not applicable because we'll not see any prime integer. That means there is no prime integer which divides a naught. P divides a naught means by definition of divisibility, what should I get? Denominator element is equal to numerator element is multiplied by some integer. Here a naught is 1. We'll not see the prime number because the prime number starts from what? 2. 2 is a prime number. 3 is a prime number. Again 5 and so on. So on. 2. If I take 2, here I have to write 1 by 2. But 1 by 2 is not an integer. Therefore, P is not divisible by A naught. That means the theorem is not applicable. Okay. So what we have to do in such case? In such case, in such case, we have to see the possibilities. That means using synthetic division method approach, we have to see the possibilities. Possibilities plus or minus 1, possibilities plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2. Let me try. Replace, listen to my words carefully. Replace x by x plus 1. Let me try for the first element, that is x plus 1. If you replace x by x plus 1 in the given polynomial, what we get? We get 2 plus 2x plus x square plus x square. Again comparing with what? The standard polynomial. Constant term is 2, coefficient of x is 2, and the coefficient of x square is 1. If I take the prime integer as 2, clearly P divides A naught, divisibility definition holds good. P divides A1, fine. The interesting point is P does not divides the coefficient of x square, that is A2. Since P does not divides A2, also also P square does not divides A naught. Let me check. What is A naught? P square. What is P square? 4. 4 by A naught. What is A naught? 2. Okay. Again, using the definition of divisibility, 2 equal to denominator element is equal to numerator integer, that is element. Here we have to search an integer. See that the product of these two should be 2, and it is highly impossible. Therefore, what will happen? What we see that statement holds good. Clearly, P divides A naught, fantastic. P divides A1, superb. But P does not divides A2, and also P square does not divides A naught. That means the statement holds good. The assistant criterion statement holds good. That it shows that f of x plus 1 is irreducible over set of rational numbers. That means it also holds good for f of x. This completes the solution of the example. Similarly, we have to solve. Let me solve another example. Here we are, listen to my words carefully. Here we are solving the example by using the theorem, not by traditional method. Okay. In the examination, you may follow the traditional method or the theorem using the theorem, that is Eisenstein criterion theorem. Listen to my words one carefully. If the question is like this, that means a first question is state and prove the Eisenstein criterion theorem. Second question, solve is, I mean, show that x square minus 4x minus 2 is irreducible over set of rational number. At that time, you have to solve only by using the theorem, not by traditional method. If you see separately, that means show that x square minus 4x minus 2 is irreducible over q, you may follow either traditional method or the Eisenstein criterion theorem. Okay, if the above question, I mean, if the first question strictly the theorem and the second question is this example, that means we have to solve. We are forced to solve this example by using the method only. Okay, if you have any doubt, you call me back. Okay, um, let me let me denote this polynomial as f of x minus 2 minus 4x plus x square, comparing with the standard polynomial, that is a naught. Let me clear: a naught plus a1x plus a2 x squared. We see that constant term is minus 2 minus 4, and a2 is 1. Again, if I take prime integer as 2, clearly p divides a naught, p divides a1, but it does not divides, p does not divides a2, and also p square does not divides a naught. That means clearly the function is irreducible over set of what? Rational numbers, that is q. Another example. Show that show that x cube plus x square minus 2x minus 1 is irreducible over set of rational numbers. Again, I'll compare with the standard polynomial, and let me note down the constant term and coefficient of x square, and coefficient of x cube. We have to search a prime integer. See that p divides a naught, p divides a1, p divides a2, but p does not divides a3. Also, p square does not divides a naught. Clearly, we observe there is no prime integer. This word is very, very important, which divides a naught. That means the theorem is not applicable. If the theorem is not applicable, that means we have to see the possibilities. The possibilities are generally, I told you, plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, and so on. Let me try for replacing x by x plus 1. If you replace x by x plus 1 and simplifying, again, what do we observe? There is no prime integer which divides constant term. This word is very, very important. I mean, this statement. We observe there is no prime integer which divides constant term. What I do now? I will replace x by x minus 1. Again, the theorem is not applicable. What to do? We have to go for the higher one. That means replacing x by x plus 2. Here, the constant term is 7. That means I have to take a prime integer 7. If we see 2, I have to take 2. If it is 5 here, I have to take 5. If it is if it is 7, I have to take 7. Okay. Clearly, p divides the constant term. P divides constant term. P divides a1, that is coefficient of x. P divides the coefficient of x square, but p does not divides the coefficient of x cube, that is a3. Okay, p does not divides a3. Also, p square does not divides a naught. This is very, very important. P divides a naught, p divides a1, p divides a2, but not these two. This shows that the function is irreducible over set of rational numbers. Okay. Another example. Deduce x to the power n minus p is irreducible over rational numbers, where p is here. We see p is a prime integer. Since p is prime, definitely it is greater than 1. No doubt at all, because the prime number starts from 2, 2, 3, 5, 7, and so on. That indicates p does not divides a1, but p divides. We know that p divides minus p, and p square does not divides minus p. Here what we see, p divides a naught. Here a naught is minus p, and p does not divides an, that is this, and p square does not divides a naught. This is same as here what we see, p p divides a naught, that is p divides minus p divides a1, that is p does not divides a1. Here p does not divides 1, and p square does not divides here. Here you can see p square does not divides a naught. That means statement holds good. That means it is irreducible over rational number. Another one important and standard examples related to the Eisenstein criterion theorem. For any prime integer p, 1 plus x square, 1 plus x square, and so on up to x to the power p plus 1 is irreducible over what? Is irreducible over rational number. As usual, let me denote the polynomial by f of x. Clearly, the polynomial is in geometric progression. Clearly, the function is in geometric form. We have to make use of the geometric progression formula, that is x to the power n minus 1 by x minus 1. Here if we see x to the power p minus 1 by x minus 1. Clearly, we are not able to apply the theorem. What we have to do? We have to replace x by x plus 1. If you replace x by x plus 1, the denominator is simply x, and the numerator, we have to expand the numerator by using binomial theorem. Let me repeat, we have to simplify, we have to rewrite the numerator by using binomial theorem. BT means binomial theorem. According to binomial theorem, we are very happy to write the numerator in this form: x to the power p plus pc1, x to the power p minus 1, pc2, and so on. If we simplify the term, we get like this. Again, since p is prime, using combination, permutation and combination rules that we have studied in PU, p divides pcr, same as p divides a naught, because here we have p1, pc1, pc2, PCR. P divides in general, here I am taking the general form. P divides PCR, and P does not divides PCP minus 1, and PCP minus 1 means P. That means the theorem is applicable. According to the theorem, I mean the statement, clearly the polynomial is irreducible over what? The set of rational numbers. Let me repeat. Here we have to denote the polynomial by notation f of x. Using geometric progression, we have to rewrite this polynomial in this form. Clearly, we can observe the theorem is not applicable because we are not able to see the a naught term, a1 term, and constant the highest term, and so on. Therefore, the theorem is not applicable. We have to reduce it to we have to bring it to the standard form. We can bring it to the standard form only when we replace x by x plus 1. That means using the possibilities. That means replacing x by x plus 1, or x by x minus 1, or x plus 2, or x minus 2, and so on. Let me start from x plus 1. If you replace x by x plus 1 and simplifying using binomial theorem and again using the standard theorems of the permutation and combination rules, clearly the theorem is applicable. Since the theorem is applicable, that means it is irreducible over what? The set of rational numbers. This completes the solution of the example. I hope you got it. If you have any doubt, call me anytime. Okay, thank you. This completes your syllabus. Next week or after 2 weeks, I'll conduct one test that I'll inform you later. Okay, so what is important here? We have to study properly. That is most important. Work hard. There is no substitute for hard work. Definitely get success. Take care of your health. Thank you.